Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy taizuke, and this is my top 10 favorite crews of all 3 seasons of America's Best Dance Crew. As you'll notice right away, I decided to do things a little bit differently. For one, this is my actual voice. I thought about treating you guys to my actual voice. You get a sense of what I really sound like. So yeah. Secondly, I just basically decided to showcase the crews themselves because, of course, I'll be talking about them. I'll be sharing you guys what I think about them, my opinion on them. But this is about the crews. These are my top 10 favorite crews, and on top of that, to basically also change the formula a little bit, because maybe you guys are a little bit tired of seeing my stupid ass on every video. So yeah, haha. With that said, yo, let's begin. At number 10, we have Soul Real Crew. Honestly, you guys, I'm not their biggest fan, but they definitely had some great moments throughout season 2. I especially liked it whenever they would do this their R&B stuff. I think that's when they would shine the most. So I'll agree with the judges there. I also liked, their flow and their rhythm. They definitely had that. Having said that, in my opinion, I don't think they were top 2. In my head, they were definitely top 4 at most. So gotta give props to So Real for making it so far. At number 9, we have A.S.I.D. I had to put these guys on the countdown because they're definitely one of my favorite crews. And what I love most about them was their energy. I mean, every time they would come on the show, they would bring it. And I don't know if you guys remember, but their audition routine was sick. I mean, they brought the house down and set the tone for the season, definitely. But you can't talk about this crew without singling out, one of their members, and that's Joseph Antonio. He may be hearing impaired, but you would see him, and he would be like dancing, right on point, right on beat, as hard as everyone else. I mean, that's an inspiration to everyone. It's seriously. So props to all of them, and props to Joseph, for such an incredible crew. At number 8, we have Supreme Soul. These guys were definitely a favorite of mine back then in season 2, and to me, they were top 3. Also, they were one of the sickest crews on that show, for sure. But it was their arrogance, their attitude, their we beat the Jabberwockies before thing, that ultimately was their downfall. And in my opinion, I always said it, that was one of the reasons why America shied away from them. And it's a shame because they were the most versatile and they were the most balanced crew in season 2. So, I just gotta give it up for them, for making it that far, and just, for being a really good crew and a really entertaining crew at that. So yeah. At number 7, we have the Box Cutters. These guys were definitely the underdogs of season 3. To me, they were amazing, and it was unfortunate that we got to see so little from them, because, for anyone who hasn't seen this, go ahead and check out their live auditions. It's just sick. It's definitely one of the best routines I've ever seen. And, gotta give a shout out to Lando Wilkins, their leader. That dude is just, mind-blowing. Check out his freestyles. It's just sick as well. And quickly, a shout out to Lydia. Despite what Lil Mama said, I think she's both talented and singing and in dancing. So, gotta give a props to them. I wish they could have stayed a little longer, because to me, they were incredible. At number 6 is none other than Kava Modern. These guys are out of this world. I mean, their isolations, their tutting is just sick. I mean, for real. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm sure y'all do, their live auditions, where they use the gunshot sound effects to match their moves. I mean, my jaw dropped to the floor. I mean, I was like, what? Incredible, for real. You just gotta give props to them because they were definitely top 2 back in season 1. And, that's the truth right there. So props to them. They were an amazing crew. They are an amazing crew. So yeah, give it up to them. At number 5, we have the amazing ladies of Beat Freaks. Yo, I cannot stress enough how beautiful these girls are. And I'm so proud of them because they showed us that a female crew can be taken seriously, which, before them, we had not seen before. I got nothing but love and respect for this crew. They had a ton of memorable moments that I just keep watching over and over again. So props to them. I mean, they were incredible. Quickly, a shout out to Reno. Girl, you know I love you. I even proposed marriage to you and I haven't gotten a word. What's up with that, girl? And Maris, gotta admit, dang, girl, you fine. And Shorty, dang, she's the cutest of the bunch, for real. So, yeah, go Big Freaks. At number 4, we have Fanny Pack. Yo, I gotta admit it. At first, I did not think much of this crew. But that quickly changed when I saw their Kylie Minogue routine. I was completely blown away. I was taken aback a bit because I could not believe it. And they slowly but surely showed us how amazing this crew was. And we all remember the Missy Elliott episode where they set the stage, they set the standard. I mean, they could have been easily the America's Best Dance Crew solely based on that performance itself. That's how amazing they were. And unfortunately, their spot was taken unfairly, allegedly. So what can I say? Anyway, this crew is amazing. It's definitely one of the best and the reason why they are my top 4. At number 3, we have Super Crew. Right away, I was a fan of this crew just because of the fact that Chris from Jabberwock is a member of them. So I knew these guys were going to bring it, and they did. To me, I felt like every time they would perform, I was getting a history of b-boy lessons right there. And they were just entertaining from beginning to end. And we all remember the We Fly High video performance. I mean, that was like one of the sickest things they ever did. But to me, they were all sick. And, you can't mention this crew without mentioning Ben, without mentioning Ronnie, without mentioning Dunod. I mean, those boys were just out of this world, and all of them were out of this world. So props to them, and definitely worthy of the title of ABDC champions. At number 2 is none other than Quest Crew. What can I say that I haven't said already, that you guys haven't heard already from me about them? Easily every single positive thing I've said about all the crews that came before them fits them. I mean, and they have to be the most balanced crew ever in the history of ABDC. And on top of that, it's like every single member on this crew is as equally as important. There's not one person that I can say that stands out the most. That's one of the reasons why they are so incredible and why they are the best and why they are America's Best Dance Crew Season 3. At number 1, it should come as no surprise that we have the Jabberwockies. Quickly, I want to explain as to why they're number 1 and not Quest. And it comes down to this. To me, the Jabberwockies are more than just a crew. They are pure artists, A lot of crews, just think from the inside out, and Jabberwockies to me think from the outside in. I love the way they manipulate the beat, the way they ride the beat, which no other crew can do. And, the way they embrace their personas, their characters, which just carry the performance entirely. And, we see them performing to these beautiful melodies, which is something that we've never seen before, because oftentimes we have crews going hard because it's hip-hop, but Jabberwockies are exactly the opposite. And to me, they are the best and will always be the best, and no crew can touch them. Well, that's it, you guys. This has been my top 10 favorite crews of ABDC, and I'll see you next time where I might just do my top 10 female dancers or my top 10 favorite performances. Until then, bye bye.